Hi, kids. I'm here with Roxy, and we're going to talk about work.
Yes, we are. People with and without disabilities have jobs and work hard every day. And remember, you usually can't tell if someone has a disability by looking at them.
That's right, Roxy. We're here in a warehouse. This is one kind of place that people work.
Kids, think about some other places that people work. In the meantime, we'll help you out.
Some people are teachers.
Some people work in factories or in grocery stores.
Others work in restaurants or hotels.
Other people are police officers, firefighters, or are in the military.
And some people work in hospitals. The important thing to remember is that both people with and without disabilities work really hard. Now let's go to Trenton, New Jersey. I want you to meet a good friend of mine, Lamont Bordley. He is blind and he owns his own cafe.
Spike's plane, you are cleared to land.
I'm here with Lamont Bordley at Monty's Cafe.
Hey, Spike, how you doing, man?
I'm good. Thanks for letting me come today.
No problem, no problem.
Lamont, how long have you owned the cafe?
So, I've been in the food business since 2016, but this actual cafe here, Spike, I owned it for 15 months. And I have a staff, as of now, I have a staff of four employees.
I met them and they're really hard workers. Kids, I want to tell you more about Lamont and his cafe right now.
Lamont owns and manages Monty's Cafe. During breakfast and lunch, it gets busy in here, so Lamont and his staff are making sure the delicious food is ready and everything runs smoothly.
My normal day-to-day is manning the register, making sure all the beverages are stocked, making sure all my orders are here so my staff can be able to prepare everything for everyone. And then the biggest part that people don't know when you're self-employed is you're never, like when you think you're off, you're never not off. I have to handle making sure I have orders for the next business day. I got to make sure payroll is in for my staff. I got to make sure I pay my taxes. So it's a lot of responsibility, but you get a lot of freedom with your responsibility.
There is a lot to do. Lamont always wanted to run a business.
About 10 years ago from this year, I lost my vision due to a bad accident. And my life pretty much reset. So I lost it at the age of 21, and I had to learn how to navigate in this world as a blind person. And I went to a few schools for the blind, one being the Joseph Cone Training Center. And I met blind individuals that showed us that anything is possible, and that gave me the motivation to do anything. There was a guy that runs a cafeteria there, so he actually came to speak to us about it. And it was something that seemed challenging. I really didn't, working in the food industry as a blind individual didn't make sense to me, but it seemed like a challenge. So I did a little bit more research on it, and it was something that I wanted to do because I always had an entrepreneurial mindset.
An entrepreneurial mindset means that Lamont wanted to be his own boss and run his own business. He is doing that very well.
Wow, Lamont, it really gets busy in here. Can you show us some of the equipment you use that helps you run the cafe?
Sure, Spike, come over. Let me show you some of the technology I use to help me get through my day-to-day. Start my register. So the difference between my register and any other register, talk to me. So let me let you hear it. I push any button and it speaks back to me. So for example, let's say, Spike, if you want to get a muffin, I will ring you up a muffin, $2.80.
2801.
Say you got $3, you give me $3. I'll type in 300.
30.
Just simple as that. Now, if you wanted to pay me by credit card, Spike would come right over here, and I just do the same process on this register, hit a button, come over, and again, the iPad speaks to me, Spike. So I just go to the number,
7, 8.
click it, and then come down to charge.
Transaction. Charge $0.
And just charge it, boom, and just as simple as that.
I also saw that you use a device that tells you what items are. What's that?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you this. This is called an ID maze, Spike. So this device here helps me scan. So again, I have a cooler set up where I have all my beverages. So sometimes my staff is real busy, so I like to handle the cooler. So again, I will go up, I will grab the beverage, I will look for the barcode, Mucho Mango, and it tells me Mucho Mango. So this is a great device. It helps me load my coolers, it helps me load my chip rack, And again, it's called a ID Made.
Wow, that's cool how that works. Thanks for showing us all this today.
No problem, Spike. My pleasure, man.
Being around all this food has made me hungry. Let's get something to eat.
Let's go. You do look like you're a hamburger type of guy.
You are so right. And kids, remember, the next time you are out and about where people are working, remember that both people with and without disabilities work hard each day. When we get together again, I'm going to take you to meet my friend Norman, who makes sure that people have good homes to live in.